Hi guys, so I wanted to talk about the similarities between coding and law, and that's whether you're coming from a CS background and moving into law, or coming from a law to a CS background. Now, the two are pretty much similar in some ways, and I've noted some points down, the similarities, in case you're someone who wants to pick up learning computer programming and you're scared of possibly of the maths involved, or moving into a totally different field. And in actuality, they actually the mindset you require for being an attorney is very similar to the mindset you require for programming. So a lot of attorneys do make good programmers. And here are some of the similarities I've noted down. So think of defined terms or definitions you use in contracts, in corporation, in delict, and or I forgot what people in the UK call delict, torts. I think they call it torts. Think of defined terms as variables in coding. You're going to learn what variables are. So if you think of defined terms and variables, you can also think of the way you construct clauses in a contract is very similar to programming logic, like loops, if and then statements, and handling errors. And another similarity is inputs and outputs. So, in developing an interactive web application, or when you're writing code, whenever you want something to be interactive, you need input from users, and then you need to give some output, right? It's similar to when a client comes for legal advice and you give them the legal advice. So, it's input and output. And another similarity is the courts in the legal system are an ultimate complier or debugger. Once you get into programming, you'll realize that there's going to be a lot of bugs that may appear in your programming, and you have to fix them. Think of it like fixing errors, and essentially the judge plays a similar role in debugging the code, if you'd like. So it's really a good tool to learn if you're someone who wants to incorporate coding into your legal career. It's really a good move. I think in the next couple of years, coding and computer science are going to be meshed together with law degrees and with legal practice. If you're thinking of which program to start off with, I recommend Python, and then after Python, JavaScript. And then after that, if you really want to, I would say maybe Ruby or just Java. Those are the three recommended ones I would say in that order. So Python, JavaScript, Ruby, and then Java.